get seen more on Google.
Right. Okay.
So I'm not really ranking on page 1 or anything. So what are your top tips, top 3 tips, whatever,
Okay.
to get seen on Google?
Okay, good. So as you know, Google, by the way, gets 40,000 searches per second. Just so you know,
Wow.
40,000. Now that is obviously global, but it's still that's on
So a lot of
average
traffic to get seen through.
a lot of traffic. On average, that's 1.5 billion searches per day and 1.3 trillion per year. So there's a lot of
And
traffic.
that's increasing, I'd say.
Every day. There's more people getting on the internet. There's more places that are going online. So every day. So it's essential to be visible online, right? So on Google, there are 2 ways you can get visible. Okay. Number 1 is if you don't have a lot of money and you have time and you want to push it manually, on the search listings, you can get higher up there on the organic search listings by doing what's known as search engine optimization. So that's
SEO.
SEO, exactly. So so that's got to do with content, and you do content for videos. So you can where to put the content on the video content on your website, writing more content around that video, the titles, the meta tags, and all that. And
there's no searching within video yet. Sure, there isn't. You can't put keywords in a video.
No, you can't yet, but you can put that when you load it up. If you're on YouTube, you can tag it a certain way with the right keywords. So exactly. So number 1, keywords is essential. So that's tip number 1. You need to know the right keywords, and I've included the my cheat sheet that I've put together to help you find the right keywords, and I'll send it to you, and you will know exactly what you need, what tool to use to help you find these keywords people are searching on Google for. Okay. So that's 1. So the keywords. So by getting up organically, that's one way of getting there. And then the second way is by advertising on Google. So you can advertise on Google. Google owns about 75%, or at this stage I think it was like 95% of the entire web's advertising space.
Wow.
Yes, correct.
They own the web.
Pretty much,
More so than Facebook. Facebook is on its own platform.
Yeah, Facebook is its own platform, its own people, 1 point something billion people. I think it's almost 2 billion now.
Yeah.
Google, though, it owns websites in terms of advertising, because they give advertising space on these platforms. So that means then advertisers can make money if they get a lot of traffic. So then Google lets people like ourselves, who are business owners, advertise to the general public or to business owners, whoever, to people who visit these websites. So you can get there organically on SEO, search engine optimization. Number 2, you can get there by the quickest way is advertising on AdWords. And again, you still need to know the right keyword. So AdWords is Google's advertising platform that stands for advertisable words, AdWords. And that means then you would have a budget and say, here's €100, or here's €1,000, or here's 10,000, whatever your budget is, and you will be charged per click. So paid per click. Every time someone clicks on your budget, if you have 100 and it's €1 for that keyword that you're looking to be found for, and if it's €1, you can only get 100 people, because every click is €1. So your goal is always to reduce the cost of that click.
And how do you do that?
Good question.
I knew that,
you
but
don't
know how.
So I'll give you another 3
Don't want those expensive clicks. I want cheap ones.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And the goal of any business, the success of any advertising, is to acquire the lead at the cheapest cost possible, because the person who acquires the lead for the least cost possible wins. So how you do that is by having good ads. You create good ads that are visual. They're good engaging ads. Or if it's text ads, you create these ads that have the right keywords within your text. So keywords is essential. You have to have good keywords in your ads. So that are relevant to your target audience. Number 2, you must ensure that your landing page has these keywords. So let me give you an example. Your business is
social media, content creation.
Right, content creation. So you're looking for people who are typing in content writers or content creators. Or more importantly,
they could be looking at photographers, videographers.
They will type in that. They're more like typing that. So in your case, let's just say you want to get found for those who are looking for. It mightn't be exactly what you do, but if it's around what you do, you can explain to them and get seen, and then be able to advise, and they'll come back for the services that you offer. So you never want to neglect, right? So in your case, if I was you, I would download my PDF keyword cheat sheet, that simple keyword cheat sheet, that will then guide you. So it will tell you how to go on, sign up on Google AdWords, free account, sign up, and then where to click so you can get the keyword planner tool, because that's the tool
Yeah.
that will allow you to put in your business, and then it will tell you exactly what people are searching up based on the last month. So every month it's capturing information, so you have volumes of history. You know,
And does it cost you for that?
no, it
You can
doesn't.
do that bit for free.
You can do that for free. You can get the right
So do your
keywords
research, build your list of keywords.
exactly for free. Now, sometimes you to get the full, these days they've changed it slightly to know exactly the number of hits, like on a digit, like 500 or 600 or 520. You need to spend money on AdWords to get that exact
get
number.
that.
But you still get to know this keyword gets between 0 to 100 hits a month. This one gets between 500 to 1,000 or 1,000. So at least you get
Get
so
some good data.
exactly. So you build a keyword list. So to go back to how to get higher on the on Google AdWords, so you can get charged the least amount for advertising. The person who advertises with the best ad, whether they have good keywords on the ad, it's relevant. They then also tip number 2, they have a landing page that has the words photography, videographer, and then they have a long tail, so they specifically talk about that. So photographer in Dublin, videographer in Dublin. By doing
So that's long tail.
that's
means.
long tail. So short
It's
tail,
more descriptive.
exactly.
Okay.
So having a short tail is not as high converting as a long tail, and it's easier to
that's-
rank higher to get found.
That's good to know.
Exactly. So when you have the ad that's relevant to the keyword, and that keyword is on the website, that's how you increase your quality score on Google, and your quality score determines your positioning on
Your
Google.
ranking.
Yeah. So
Okay.
if you and then lastly also, if your ad is good, it resonates with your keyword. What this means then is that when you advertise, your ad will be found higher and it will be getting clicked a lot because it's relevant to what people are looking for.
Okay.
The landing page will have the keyword, and we'll talk about what people are looking for, and won't talk about anything else. So you send a page that's specific for that. By doing that, you will get a higher quality score, and this means then you get higher on Google and spend less for being higher than your competitors.
Ooh, that's a win-win, isn't it?
How good is that?
Woohoo!
So
that is a lot to take in.
That is a lot to
have
take in.
Watch this. Make sure you send me the link.
I will do. So the first step is get the download the cheat sheet, the simple keyword hack cheat sheet, and you can also use the keywords for SEO. Step 2, follow the cheat sheet and what it tells you to do, and then step 3, once you've done that, enroll into our we have a 12-day SEO challenge that will help people with Google AdWords and SEO. So it's to help you first understand the landscape in 12 days.
Get you thinking, focused.
Exactly. And you know what they get for that, by the way?
No.
We're with them for 12 days. So 12 days, we send 12 emails.
You never rest.
You never rest. We have systems. 12 emails, 12 videos, simple strategies on what to do in terms of their website. So it's important to get that element, understanding how to rank the website, so the ads will cost them cheaper. And then they also get support on our Facebook group for 12 days. And then they also, on top of that, get a challenge each day, which is simple. It's very simple and doable. And
that's the fear. If it's not doable, it's really complicated, it will take too much time.
Absolutely, and we eradicate all that.
Yeah.
100%. And then lastly, guess what?
Go on.
It's only €47 instead of spending €959 every single month. All you're spending is €47 once off, and you get to understand about SEO. And then once you're more familiar and you get the value, most people, about 80%
They'll
people,
endorse it and recommend it, I bet you.
100%, and they end up doing our programs or other programs and roll into a lot more. So the goal is to give as much value as possible. And guess what? If that's not enough, guess what? Guess what?
Go on.
This is the exciting part. If that's not even enough,
Yes.
we even guarantee a 7-day money back guarantee. 7-day money back guarantee.
no.
So if they're not happy about it, here's the thing. When you
can't
go through all that
prove.
information, even the first day, you're just super excited and you're happy, and that's what we had with our clients and the results we've gotten for our students. So for those who are skeptical, I want people to know how good. Once you understand what to do on these search engines and your ads, it's ridiculous how cheap your return is, and then you excel.
What
So
sort of reduction in return have you seen on pay-per-click? I've seen someone paying €1 and now they're paying 5 cents.
Oh yeah, like I have loads of case studies. Like typical companies that we work with, normally they're turning over about over 500,000 or a million to 20 million a year, and even up to 80. We contribute a small bit, we're not doing everything, but that's what we do. Absolutely. One of the clients, they had like a very competitive market they're in,
Okay.
and it was costing them something like they were in a very competitive market, and it was costing them around €4.50 on average per click.
Wow. That's
Per
expensive.
click. That is a
That is
lot.
expensive. Yeah.
But their products are a high volume, but it's still a lot, because then they need a massive budget and spend about like $4 to $5 a month only for a few leads. We've got them through the strategies, right? We've got them in between at times 89 cents to €1.50. That's a ridiculous reduction. That's like 300 or 400 something percent. Imagine from 450
Their
per
ad
click
spend then
to like
can
around
go
86.
down,
Oh yeah.
or they can spend the same and get 300 more return.
Exactly. The goal is you want to
Okay.
reduce your marketing so you can put more into it and get more. And that's essentially it. And that's
a result.
That's a result. Absolutely. Oh, there's a lot of results. A lot. And even for my own advertising, I'm a ridiculously higher on advertising when I do my ads, for my trainings that I do for SEO and even the websites work that we do. And it's ridiculously cheap because we're putting in the time to optimize, and we get a higher quality Google quality score. Even when I talk to my Google reps, they love our account because it's easy work for them. They're like, oh, this is great. Yeah, you're doing good. Yeah, well done. Because it's as easy as that, you know. So
brilliant.
I'm gonna show you all that information. I'm gonna send you the PDF sheet. The rest of my friends
To it.
out there, go ahead, download the simple SEO cheat sheet hack for your keywords to get the best keywords, so you can excel. At least you have a starting point and get started.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I tell you, it's a few years since I studied SEO, and boy, has it changed. You got to keep up to the minute, don't you?
Yeah. They say the more you learn, the more you earn.
It's so true.
Excellent. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I've been Galinda from Mr. Market Academy, and this has been Mary Claire.
Now Media.
Excellent.
Live.
Thanks so much.
Cheers. Thank you.